So, without further ado, the first one in the collection is King Ghidorah. This is a 1998 figure from the wave of 1998, as obviously you can see on the tag. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. All intact still. Minor ticks to the tag itself, but overall still in solid condition. All the figures you're about to see still contain their tags. And overall, for a figure that came out in 1998, that is not bad. So yeah, that's Ghidorah. Next, this is a 2020... Sorry, no, this is a 2018 figure. I thought this was 2024. This is Mecha from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Yet again, they've managed to capture the likeness of King Ghidorah spectacularly. I managed to pick this one up for retail back in the day. Great figure, that one. Now, this Mothra is a little different. The Mothra is from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, but this is actually a Japanese theatre exclusive, so this you could only pick up in cinemas in Japan. $2001, as you can see, and the original price tag of 2,100 yen. Great figure, that Mothra, and it's almost a foot long in wingspan. Next, keeping it in the same line of that wave, we have a Baragon from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah's All Out Attack. 1,500 yen. This Baragon's really nice. They don't skimp out on the details, even though they're translucent figures as well. It's nice to see that they retain all their details. And to keep it in line with that theme, from Godzilla 2000, we have a theatre exclusive for 1,300 yen of Godzilla himself, the big G. It's like an orange, see-through, glitter, translucent. Great figure. And then we have Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. We have Rodan. I will say the Rodan figures are a little annoying to stand up. This one's not too bad. This one stands up perfectly, actually. Yeah, the Rodan figures are really annoying to stand up, to be honest with you. Their feet never seem to line up flush with the ground, no matter how you place them. This one's not too bad, but this Rodan that you're about to see here from Final Wars, I believe. I think it's Final Wars. Don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure it is though. Yeah, it is. I'm being an idiot. This Rodan, you can probably see, you can actually see it on the camera how this right foot, well his left foot, actually the toes are more tilted down. So this one never wants to stand upright, so I always have to prop this Rodan in between a couple of figures. But other than that, it's a great Rodan. Great Rodan. As you can see, that hand is currently holding that Rodan, so those two Rodans are being supported by each other right now. Next we have a 2024 Mechagodzilla from 2004. This would be his Final Wars appearance. No, it's not, sorry, this is his Tokyo SOS appearance. This is a manga-styled illustration Sume version. I quite liked it because of the ink wash style, and it was a -1 sculpt. just a little different, and it's an exclusive, so I thought, yeah, why not. Same with this one. These aren't the same size, these are slightly smaller than the average Bandai's. This is a Mount Fuji exclusive. This is really cool. The fact that they've managed to capture these snow peaks of Mount Fuji silhouette on an early morning with a bit of foggy haze onto the Godzilla figure itself with -1 sculpt. Absolutely phenomenal. This figure is... It's a shame if this was the same size as some of the other figures. You know, this could be a potential favourite. I mean, it still is, but the fact it's not the same size as the others is a little annoying. Next, why don't we go with the big guy from 2016? Old Shinny boy. Shin Godzilla. That tag is a little dusty. This is an original 2016 from when the film came out. Yeah, they knew what they were doing around 2016 with that. Reinventing Godzilla, restarting the franchise with the director and creator of Evangelion. Great show, absolutely great. Keeping it on the theme of different versions of Godzilla. Hopefully this Donnie shows up soon. We have a 2024 version of Space Godzilla. Godzilla vs Space Godzilla, there we go. And I will say, the Space Godzilla is a bit of a dust magnet, as you can see. He's, yeah. Other than that, great figure. And then we have Mogira. This is the 1998 one to go with the Ghidorah. Different movies. Next we have 1954 Godzilla. I think this is the Imagination version or something like that. I can't remember the name of this one. It's like some sort of like imaginative custom colourway, but it's an exclusive from 2024 of his Raids Again appearance. Raids Again appearance. Voice cracking, love it. And to go with the Mogira and the Ghidorah, we have Gigan from the 1998 wave from Godzilla vs Gigan. Absolutely love this figure. Gigan is one of my favourites. Probably is my favourite, to be honest. And I definitely prefer his original design to the next figure, his counterpart of his more recent Final Wars version. I do like the Final Wars design, but I am more faithful and I do prefer the original. If they'd kept it more faithful to the original and used the same colourway, then that could have been quite interesting. Little Godzilla. Can't go wrong with him. 2024 figure. The sculpt on that is just great. And then we have something slightly different. We have one of the Godzilla animated Netflix movies of Captain Safety. We have the Servant, which is once Godzilla has been left to Earth, he has started manipulating all of the flora and fauna life forms DNA into his own G cells. So this is effectively a flying version of Godzilla. You would see countless of these flying around in swarms, like big swarms of pterodactyls and dragons and all sorts. And then finally, we have something fairly recent. We have the 2024 Valentine's Day exclusive Strawberry Chocolate Ghidorah. And I must say, this is a great exclusive. Spider-Zac, your retro flair keeps us on track. Let's go swinging, let's attack. But yeah guys, that is the full collection of Godzilla Bandai figures. It's ever growing and it's always going to keep growing. I am planning on filling the collection up with plenty of exclusives, different colourways of the monsters and all of their original versions, so there will be a Bandai figure in this collection eventually of every single monster in their default colourway, plus a couple of exclusives and any other forms that you may find the monsters in, such as Hedorah in its flying form and Shin Godzilla with his atomic blast coming out as well, and so on. So yeah. Right, so that was the Godzilla figure collection. Guys, if you have enjoyed that, please give me a like, comment, subscribe and all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.